Son of drop fall into poison. Last time we left off, we tried to save this chick from being killed by orcas. Yeah, and then I got mad because I thought I chose the wrong option, but it was really the right one. Who knew? Good. Don't start feeling relieved on your own. If you look at that big picture, our situation hasn't changed all that much. Huh? Mari? What did you say? Long hair and a bit shorter than I didn't realize it earlier, but she has the look of my missing little sister from behind. Her hairstyle and color are different, but something about her makes me feel nostalgic. The girl turns away from the machine and looks back at me. Her eyes are the same color as Mari's after all. If Mari had continued to grow, she would surely look like this. If you're going to cause a disturbance, don't involve me. Well then. Wait a second. I refuse. I just saved you. You should be happy. With no concern for me, the girl begins to walk away. She must know something. My intuition, my bad. Wow. My intuition tugs at me, whipping the dust off my butt. I follow after her. It isn't something that I'm trying to cause a disturbance. If I truly believe this is going to be Mari, then I may have to deny what I see before me. I only wanted to speak with the girl, however, in spite of this thought, my words would not come out. I am searching for my little sister who went missing here 5 years ago. You look a lot like her, that's all. So is that why you saved me then? No, that's not it. It's just you were in danger, so I don't get it. Well then, tell me, what do you know about this Manten Aquarium? Because my little sister and my friend, Mayu and Himeno, I want to save them. Himeno, the girl from earlier, you were able to pull yourself together then. The girl stops walking for a bit. In a moment of inaction, I am able to reach her side with small steps. Giving me a sideways glance, the girl speaks quietly. I'll pay back my debt now. Debt? The debt I owe you for saving me. I don't see it as something you have to pay me back at all. I think it is because I don't know when either you or I would die. I should pay back now while we're still alive. So within this malicious Manten Aquarium. Malicious? Manten Aquarium? The place where we're standing, I was born from an incident 5 years ago. A malicious alternate dimension existing alongside the regular one. If it weren't such bizarre phenomena, couldn't occur. Malicious alternative dimension. What exactly do you mean? If I could explain it, I wouldn't be having all this trouble. The girl says curtly and acts, and just like that turns around. Her words only deepen my mystery further. This alternative dimension world, could it be like the parallel world Hiyoshi-san was talking about? Pay no heed to my being deep in thought, the girl starts walking again. Wait, at any rate, could we at least say we're trapped in this aquarium? To my knowledge, though I haven't tested that theory, I'm getting out of here, together with someone precious to me, because I will save Himeno. Do what you want. Don't you want to escape as well? If you do, let's go together. Come with me. I'm gonna save. Just to be safe, because I don't want to be wrong here. Okay, so escape. Come with me. Let's go together. Well, go together. There's no need. I don't want to run away from this place. The girl rejects my proposal flat out, giving the impression that she would never accept. Quickening her pace, she walks back to the direction of the previous room. Oh, sorry, I had to yawn for a minute there. But I was planning to go this way too. That's right, in the end, moving forward means our destinations are the same. Moving at a trot, I followed the girl. who I chose, right? There are stairs at the end of the underground passage. Climbing those stairs leads to a waiting room for staff. According to the map, it seems like this waiting room is connected to the passageway where Hiyoshi saw went crazy. Oh, then we can't go that way, right? However, I cannot hear any particularly strange sounds. There are various things scattered about this room, and they seem to have been left this way for some time, but it doesn't appear to be in disrepair the way the stage is. Why are you following me? Because in order to find the clues to escaping from this aquarium, I have to keep moving forward. Is that so? By the way, can you tell me your name? If you're going to ask someone their name, you should give yours first. Right. I'm not gonna obey Mayumi. I'm usually called Mayu. How about you? There's no need for me to tell you, hey, I told you my name. The girl mixes a sigh in with this brief conversation, thinking that I'm the one who feels like sighing. Somehow the conversation has come to a close. Though her attitude towards me is cold, she has shown no outright aggression, reassuring me that I'm no longer alone. It feels like someone was here recently. I mutter on spotting someone's clothes and partially consuming sports drink. As if having reached the same conclusion, the girl returns my glance. In this aquarium, each room is completely different, being completely ruined or being used like this room. Do you think so too then? She's surprisingly receptive to what I said. The girl sits down on a sofa in the staff room, motioning for me to sit opposite her. She seems to be telling me she wants to talk everything over thoroughly. The phenomena of Manten Aquarium, you mentioned how every room is different, but I think that each door you take is different. What exactly do you mean? I hope you'd be sharper, but you're a blockhead after all. You have also experienced opening a door to find things have changed, am I wrong? Yeah, I have. Things like hearing strange voices or having a normal person go crazy. The girl places her hand on her chin, a serious expression appearing on her face. I didn't think she would listen to what I had to say at all, but apparently Manten Aquarium is the exception. You said also, does that mean you have as well? When I entered one room, I was choked by the stench. I thought it was from the tanks not being filtered, but no matter how many times I passed through, I realized the situation in each room was completely different. It was the same for me. Thinking I didn't completely grasp the situation, I tried going back the same way I came. When I did so, the situation was completely different the first and the second time around. At first, the fish in the stinking tanks were swimming about. Do you get it? When you open the door, the circumstances of each room change? At the very least, the doors are the key. After hearing your story, I'm convinced. After saying this, the girl rises and adjusts the hem of her skirt. Well, I'll be off. Wait a minute. Shouldn't we share information like what things are like in each area? There's no need. It changes each time you open a door, so all of our experience up to this point are in the past. With that cold attitude, the girl puts her head on the exit door. Somehow I feel that trying to stop this girl from going on alone is pointless. Slapping my shoulders was the realization that I would once again be alone. I discovered a book lying on the sofa. Where you were sitting just now, is that a diary? A diary? Could it belong to one of the staff of the Manten Aquarium? The girl reacts with sudden interest and returns to the spot facing me. Somehow, just as the girl said, it seems to be the diary of a Manten Aquarium staff member. A bit larger than a paperback, it is similar to a pocket notebook. Let me see it. The girl takes the diary from my hands and opens it. This date, it's from 5 years ago. From 5 years ago? 5 years ago, the date Mari went missing and that the incident the girl mentioned occurred. Manten Aquarium was the thing these two incidents had in common. This diary has something important written inside. That is what my intuition is telling me. I want to look too, pulling back the girl's arm as she reads the diary on her own. I force my way in so I can peek it as well. It's blank, oh my god. Right? In the beginning, it is all a simple description of the person's job. I'm interested in how the fish are cared for and the hidden workings of the aquarium, but now it's not the time. The girl flips through the book, looking for important information. This is what I want as well. Let's take our time going through this part. The date is one I recognize, a cold day, halfway through January, the date of my first visit to Manten Aquarium, or Day of Destiny. There's been an accident, a big one. The fish in the deep sea fish booth died due to an error in the pressure control valve, and the ensuing panic. Director Sakuragi died as problems with the machinery increased. The loan on the deep sea fish booth hasn't even been paid off yet, but tomorrow it'll be closed down right away. It's being called a closure. The staff is being called together. I'm so down. I'm moving on. Okay. The girl continues flipping through the diary. Could this director's death have been the incident the girl was talking about? For some time after that entry, it seems to be just his grumbling. Evidently, the girl is skipping over these parts. Seems like the play was going through some tough times. It's been 3 months to the day since we started operating with the deep sea fish booth closed down. Customer traffic has decreased, even though we do have the tunnel tank and jellyfish booth. Thanks to it being promoted as a date spot, the amount of couples coming in is increasing. Our bonuses haven't probably been cut, but it seems we can continue without losing any staff. Finally, an optimistic entry. 3 months since the accident. For a recovery, it happened pretty fast. I don't think I was as positive as he was 3 months after Mari disappeared. The girl finally begins to read on in the diary. After a month passes in the diary, the speed with which she flips through the page slows down. Lately, strange rumors have begun to spread, like that the water in the tanks turned to blood, or that the director's ghost swims about. There are urban legends. I don't know who's spreading these rumors, but they seem to be popular amongst high school girls. Thanks to that, the amount of high school customers is increasing. It's probably at one-time boom. Once the boom is over, there's no doubt that the amount of customers will recede in contrast. They've been around for 5 years. These rumors. The girl nods in my words. She still doesn't take her eyes off the diary. Though the rumors should be fading into obscurity, they seem to be steadily increasing in their grandeur. I've been asked things by girls like the director was killed, right? It was a murder, right? That shouldn't be happening. Well, it's fine as long as the girl is cute. For a second, a scowl appears on the girl's face. This staff person's candid thoughts aren't really reassuring. It would probably be impossible for anyone to remain neutral about this, so I can sympathize with the girl's sullen expression. Even amongst the staff here, rumors have begun to spread. Even those who are decent adults are keeping them alive. I want Kozuki to stop with there are so many fishy things about the accident in the deep sea fish booth and playing detective. The girl pauses briefly as she thinks something over, but when she realizes I'm looking at her, she flips the page noisily. That Kozuki. He's been out for 3 days now. He's pushed his luck too far by encouraging these rumors. It doesn't seem to be just someone skipping work. The girl's puzzled expression gives a hint of something more. That guy, ever since he came back, he's gotten weird. Her, the fish, how's the ghost? I'm the only one that's actually listening to him. From here, the writing gets messy. It does. Don't play around. Stop messing with me. What's going on? Kozuki drowned to death in one of the tanks. I thought he'd been going too far with his rumors, but he was a good guy. Everyone else has started calling it a curse. What's going on? Damn it. Again, someone died in the Manten Aquarium. And he was a person who was active in spreading the urban legends. Was that the rumors would become easier to swallow for children and adults. Something is weird. Lately, deaths amongst the creatures we have on display have increased. After all our work to recover, management is hitting us up again. The weird rumors aren't going away either. Why can't I see the ghost of a girl inside the aquarium? It's so over the top, I don't get any of it. The two of us continue to read intently. Lately, I'm seeing fish everywhere, as if seeking prey. I have a voracious appetite. Come to think of it, I've started to think that rumor in particular might be true. After the closing of the exhibit, I've seen the girl with long hair, even though it's June. She's wearing winter clothes. There's no doubt about that. What? Without my noticing, that word slips out. No, that's wrong. Denial appears in my mind. The girl notices that I've fallen into a strange state, and she curtly says to concentrate. Either way, I'm already concentrating. Take a deep breath, and steadily by breathing, squinting to follow the words of the diary. I've gone crazy, or so many of them say. What crazy about me, I haven't the slightest idea. This is an aquarium, so it shouldn't be weird for there to be fish everywhere. Look, even as I write this, they swim around me. There's a clownfish. This is probably the same phenomenon as I experienced. Yeah, fish swimming about, even in places with no water. It had to be connected to the phenomena in the underground control room. Even with this girl and I haven't experienced being attacked ourselves, it feels like I'm still resisting this for some reason. Lately, I feel like I'm going to drown. I wonder if my body is weakening. Nevertheless, everyone is so cruel. If I were to start drowning in this room, no one would help me. Drowning with no water there? That's the same phenomenon. And by this room, maybe the room we're in right now, the staff room. I want to go ahead and quit. I'm at my limits. Fish are swimming around everywhere. No matter where I go, I feel like I'm drowning. And no matter what, no one believes me. Ever since Koseki died, I'm miserable. The next entry is the last. Yeah, let's take a look. I wonder if my past life was as a fish. Recently, I feel no resistance in the water. I wonder what that means. Who knows? The girl closes the diary and places it on the table of the dog flood. The last entry in the diary was July 10th, around the same time of the year as now. I wonder what could have happened to the staff members after that. I somehow know the answer. Surely he met the same end as the one called Koseki. As I'm all over my doubts, I notice a half-full plastic bottle on the table. This juice, the expiration date on it is from 4 years ago. There was a calendar on the other side, but it's also from 4 years ago. I thought this room seemed to have been recently used, but it seems Manten Aquarium from 4 years ago. 4 years ago? Yes, the prices in the pamphlet left here are also 200 yen, cheaper than they are now. There's no doubt about it. Despite my lingering doubts, I believe what she says. Up to this point, I've seen time passing in a weird fashion here many times. Rather than being in awe of the fact that we're in Manten Aquarium of long ago, I'm more caught up in the realization of how many years have passed. Once, 4 years ago, Manten Aquarium closed down for about half a year. It was right around July. Surely that was when this employee died. I had no idea. It wouldn't have been that big of a deal. There are other things for people to do for fun. Anyway, the current urban legends about Manten Aquarium probably came from this period, and they aren't merely rumors. You're saying that there could be others that once lived in similar circumstances to ours? Yes. Moreover, there may be someone who got out of this Manten Aquarium. There has to be a clue somewhere after all. This diary hints at that. However, this diary holds one more possibility, that 3-day absence from work. After that disappearance, the person called Koseki had an accident and died. Koseki had returned to the real world, but was unable to live on peacefully. There was a stinging sensation inside of me. The reason we came to Manten Aquarium was because of Himeno's ghost story. Couldn't that have also been someone who returned from Manten Aquarium? The story's content was different, but the results were the same. The full moon in the red water could be considered a dramatization. Whatever. I can't pronounce. I would urban legend. Or something that's bothering me. It's a ghost story I heard from Himeno. Ghost story? haven't caught the girl's attention. That's another story as we sit. I forget some of the finer details and mix up the order, but I give her the same general story. You heard the story from the girl Himeno? You don't know any more details? That's all I heard. Himeno insisted it was a rumor, so she probably doesn't know any further details either. I see. By any chance, have you heard of that story as well? Some time passes, but the girl still doesn't say anything else on the subject. The girl's expression seems a little different than it has up until now, but I cannot get a deeper read on that. Now allowing the silence to continue as long as the girl speaks without looking at me. Thinking about it won't do any good. Well, I'm going. Wait, didn't I tell you I have no desire to run for Manten Aquarium? The girl says it's over her shoulder, putting her hand on the door to the staff room. According to the map, the side the girl exits leads to the gate. The girl having turned down my request for company, I can see that she is no longer going to stop to help me, so I don't try to help make her. And now I am alone once again. This room has neither the sound of machines nor that of ventilation fans, so I can hear the beating of my tippy little heart. I remember another rumor that the staff member wrote in the diary. A girl with long hair and winter clothes. The girl was referred to as a ghost. She wasn't in the story Himeno told. What it may have hinted at was that Mari had already become a ghost, so that Mari that had appeared before me was. One part of me agrees with that thinking, but another part of me rejects it. I am torn between the two, and the inside of my eyes grows hot. But there's no use in thinking about it. I have to move forward. If I falter, nothing would change, right? I am alone again, but it isn't as if I don't know anything. It isn't as if I can do anything. So, great. I have to save Mario or I have to save Himeno? Well, obviously I'm going to choose to save Himeno since, Mari and whatnot. But yeah, I'm going to leave it off here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next part. Bye bye.